and welcome to Titanium Tarot's Tarot, and today I will be doing a reading for Leos, okay? So this is going to be for any placement of Leo you have in your chart. If you do, great. If you don't, great as well. You probably have a message in here for you, so keep an ear out. And if you are a cross-watcher, I welcome you with open arms, because heaven knows I was a cross-watcher for many a video myself, so I get you and I got you. Now, I will mention the decks I use as I use them. I will also put them in the description box below. Another thing I will also mention is when it is optimal for you to use your own intuition rather than concentrate on mine. Alright, now, with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, I'm a Leo rising myself. Let's get into your cards. Well, our cards. Yes. So, yeah. Okay, that was a card vomit. So please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Maybe there's a little bit of chaos happening at some point. Ow! It should be taken into consideration. So, please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good. And we have the Chariot, Cancer energy, with the release card at the bottom of the deck, as well as the 10 of Autumn. Very interesting. You see, Aries got the Chariot and the 10 of Autumn for the first set. Interesting. Alright, so that was, I think I mentioned, Radleigh Valentine's Fairy Tarot deck. Now I'm going to use the Brian Froud's Fairy Oracle. Alright. So, please, angels and guides. And the card that fell is the Singer of Initiation, pointing towards the right. Now, cards pointing towards the right to me as reader mean that they're happening in the future, or they're happening soon. Now, then you have interesting the Pook. No, what am I talking about? The Singer of the Singer of Courage in the upright, as well as the Fairy Godmother in the reverse, and the Pook in the reverse as well. I saw the sun, and I opened up eyes, I saw the signs. That was the song that I channeled for Leo, for Aries, so I don't know if it's like residual stuff, which I hope not. One moment, please. Okay, so, alright, now, the Chariot card, okay, being Cancer energy, talks of success that comes from dedication and self-discipline, celebrating your accomplishments, being in the spotlight. Yes. Moving forward quickly, and without any hindrances along the way is what I'm picking up on. Yeah. Then you have the release card. Now the release card is the death card in this deck, which is scorpionic energy. I am Leo rising and a Scorpio moon, but I'm Leo sun. And Leo, what am I talking about? Libra sun, Scorpio moon, Leo rising. It's a very interesting mix. So the release card, alright, talks of let go of the past, an ending that makes way for new opportunities, time to move on. Yes. Things are shifting and changing. What you need to move on from, something in order for you to get to your 10 of autumn. Now the 10 of autumn, okay, talks of take steps to ensure the financial security of your children or other loved ones, making wise investments or planning for retirement, honoring family traditions. So I'm seeing that as much as you are following your own beat in the drum, there's still something that keeps you tied to your family, and not in a negative sense, but in a positive sense. Yes. Now the next cards. All right. Well, I'll see if it's in a positive sense or in a negative sense, depending on the clarifying cards. But I personally believe that everything has can have a positive spin on it if you look at it from the right perspective. That's just my perception. That might not be yours, so I take that under advisement. Now the first card clarifying the first set is the Singer of Initiation, pointing towards the right. Now a card pointing towards the right to me means that it's happening quickly, or it's happening like in the deep future. How deep a future, I have no idea. But if you continue doing what you've been doing up to this point, it's definitely going to come to pass. Yes. Now, this card talks of the Singer of Initiation, talks of passage to new life, passage to trial, triumph, new level. You have exceeded something. You have become stronger than something, which is great. A great success. Then you have the Singer of Courage. Now the Singer of Courage talks of bravery, sublimation of fear, and moral strength. Yes. You have been able to pick yourself off, dust yourself off, from this initiation, okay, which demanded something of you, which demanded you to go through a trial to see if you can make it, and you were able to make it because you had the moral strength necessary to overcome that challenge. Alright? Yeah. Now the next card is the Fairy Godmother in the reverse. Now the Fairy Godmother talks of when blocked, things are harder than needed. Okay, so like I said, this Singer of Initiation pointing towards the right, it's coming in quick, but it's not going to be easy. And that is why I feel like that is why the Singer of Initiation came out as well. Alright? Because, well, you need that. Yes, you do. You need moral strength to overcome whatever is coming. Then you have the Pook in the reverse as well. Now the Pook in the reverse talks of recognize the paradox, but the info or experience is not yet available to us. Recognize the paradox, but the info or experience is not yet available to us. So this might mean that theoretically you can see that there is a paradox here, but just theoretically, which means you actually haven't experienced it to know how you would actually react to a paradox, right? To the paradox itself. Like you won't know how you will react to it in real life. Like on the dot when the experience happens, because, well, you'll theoretically get it, but you won't actually get what you need to do in real life. Do you understand what I mean? You can't really place a situation. You'll get it theoretically, but you won't get it practically. I hope that makes sense. Theoretical understanding. Theoretical understanding, but theoretical understanding versus practical understanding. Alright, so please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what else they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share. And you have the Six of Winter. Calmer waters. And the 10 of Summer. Ooh la la, I like this a lot. Now, to clarify, with the Bride and Frouds, yet again. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why both these cards are here for the second set. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my... What the... For my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos. Why are these cards here in the upright for the second set? Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. And you have the Friends. Yes. With the Fairies of the Future. And the Geo the Slow. As well as himself. And the Singer of Transfiguration in the reverse. What? Ay, 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 ay. No. Sorry, it kind of annoys me upside down cards in my deck. They're going to be upside down. They're going to fall upside down. They will place themselves as I read. Okay. So, 6 of Winter and 10 of Summer. 6 of Winter talks of moving from choppy waters to calmer waters. And Winter represents swords in this deck. So, okay, well actually Pentacle represents, the Autumn represents Pentacles, while as Winter represents swords in this deck. Alright, so, yes. And this card says, positive changes are on their way. A welcome relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. Yes. Awesome. Yes. Things are moving in your favor. Because as you move into calmer waters, you will also move into your 10 of Summer. Now the 10 of Summer is the 10 of Cups, which talks about an emotionally fulfilling life with family or friends, raising children wisely, people you can trust. Yes. Yes. So things are moving up because you have, see, you have the 10 of Autumn and the 10 of Cups. Okay, 10 of Autumn and 10 of Summer, which is awesome because you're moving forward because you've released something, and due to that you will have a 10 of Summer, a 10 of Autumn, and a 6 of Winter, which is a calming, which is like calming of thoughts, right? Right. And the reason why all these are coming in is because of your friends. Because you not that you utilize, but you went, well, actually, yes, you utilize your friends as what they can do for you, right? Pretty awesome. 10:01 on the clock. Pretty cool. Now, the next card is Fairies of the Future. Now, Fairies of the Future talk of be here now, guidance, forward moving. Maybe your friends are the guidance that you need in order to move forward. Alright? So maybe you're tapping into this calming of the waters, as well as all these 10s, the 10 of Autumn and the 10 of Summer, because you took how should I say this? You took action on your friend's suggestion. Then you have Geo the Slow. Now Geo the Slow, alright, talks of cycles of time, patience, waiting, and slowness. I'm going to need to clarify that. Okay. So, okay. So please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why Geo the Slow is here in the upright for the second set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why Geo the Slow is here in the upright for the second set. And you have the Storks. And the Storks usually means family and like, yeah. Storks indicates upcoming changes and a journey, a movement, a job change, being flexible, change, and activity. This card always stands for change. Haha. Something new is coming. Have a look at the surrounding cards to find out more about the main themes here. It is time to change yourself or something. Change has to be addressed. Otherwise, we will be blinded to reality. Nothing stays as it is. You should think about a return. Start something new. The only constant in nature is change. Everything that refuses to change for a long time is taking a step backwards developmentally. Accept the change. You have to start moving and cannot just sit there waiting for change to come by itself. When I am not changing, an unpleasant situation at some point, such as an illness, will force me to rethink and act. Therefore, the Stork's card indicates the area where you should take responsibility and become active. Geo the Slow, you're taking your time. And this is definitely for me. You're taking your time. Change needs to come, and it's coming quick. Yes. Then you have Himself. Now, Himself talks of natural law, life force, shamanic powers, and magic. I feel like you changing slowly but surely, okay, is what needs to change. Right? Maybe that is one of the things that you're too comfortable in, and due to the fact that you're too comfortable in it, things are moving extremely slowly. I say that from experience because that's what's currently happening in my life. Right? So yes, if you want to tap into your magic, things need to shift and change, or else you'll have the Singer of Transfiguration in the reverse. Now, the Singer of Transfiguration in the reverse talks of realization of completion, realization of completion of the project is around the corner. So, almost here. Aha! So, the thing that must change is the slowness in which you... The way I see it is that it's about to change. It's about to change. And the only thing that is stopping it from changing is how quickly can you finish this project. Oh, I know where this applies. So if you want things to change, you gotta get with the program and change it in order to allow new things to come in quicker. Now, if you're fine with the pace that things are going in right now, don't change a thing. But if you aren't, saddle up. It's about to get bumpier. Not that. Saddle up, because if you want things to happen quickly, you gotta change something else. Right? Okay, so now for the third set. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone for the highest good who has a message for my Leos. Ah, that's why that came to mind. Alright. Okay, yeah, the 6 of autumn. And the 6 of summer. Alright, the reason why I was so... Well, I don't know if you noticed, but I was... Something... I remembered there is this show... It's about the building of the railway in the States back in the day. And I saw this So this happened basically at the turn of the century-ish in the West. I don't remember the name exactly of the show, but yes, there was a couple in it, mixed, like a white woman and African American male, and at that time it was not well seen, and she was an escort, which is a very polite way of saying what she actually was, right, or what her job was in that sense. And I saw their parting scene. Very interesting. So what are you parting from? Parting from the past? But I did the release card, so I don't understand why. Realization of completion of the project is around the bend. So, I mean, when someone leaves you, okay, it's hard to understand why, and that might be holding you in a space of misunderstanding. And if that's the case, well then, you're not understanding the situation, why it happened, and so on and so forth. Just remember that there's something better coming for you. Like, forget that old thing. That old thing is no longer viable. So, something's better on its way, is all that's coming to my mind. Now, please, angels, I've got angels and guides. Anyone, what am I doing? I'm going to clarify now. So, Brian Frouds, please, angels and guides, anyone who has good, who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share. Is it Highway to Hell? No, it's not Highway. It's Railway to Hell. Write that down. I'll check and... I'll post it. I'll tag it. So please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why both these cards are here in the upright for my gorgeous Leos. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share why these cards are here. And we have Gloomy Doom in the reverse, as well as the Singer of the Chalice in the reverse as well. But why? With the Soul Shrinker. As well as the Fairy Guide and Solace and the Bright Mother and Ecstasis and the Guardian at the Gate. Okay. Yeah. So, alright. And so the Six of Autumn, alright, talks of the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely, or repaying a debt. So, Okay, so you have 3 6s on the board, 2 10s. Interesting. Okay, so you have the 6 of winter in the second set. Now you have the 6 of autumn and the 6 of summer. Right? Yep. Which is awesome. Then you have the 6 of summer. So it talks of children or childhood, the return of people or romances from your past, remembering events differently in a better or worse light than how they really occurred. Yeah. You are sharing what you've got. Not only that, but you are also becoming more you're remembering things more accurately or slightly differently in a better or worse light than how you remember them. Yes. So this card, then you got first card is gloomy doom, gloominess doom, all right, and in the reverse. And gloomy doom in the reverse talks of the negative person has to get themselves out of this funk they are in, which I think is related to the 6 of summer. You gotta get yourself out of this situation. You gots to. Then you have the singer of the chalice. Yes. Now the singer of the chalice says, trust others. Trust others. Why not? Trust others. Why not? Why not? Remembering things. Trust others. Why not? Because you're remembering things differently than how they actually occurred. Maybe the person has changed and they made you see something different in them this time around. Who knows? Then you have the soul shrinker. Now the soul shrinker talks of cruelty, malice, gossip, curses, destruction, and blessings. So seeing as you're trusting this person because you see the situation differently, you are now seeing it as a possible, and I repeat, possible blessing. Alright, just possible, not complete blessing, but a possible blessing. You have to yet see the benefit of it. Okay? Now, like I said, you yet have to see what I'm getting is that for this situation you might possibly lack some depth of vision, and so that's why you're like, I'll try, but you got one shot. Okay? Don't fuck it up. Excuse me. Don't squander it, is what I'm getting. Because this card talks, the Fairy Guide talks of guidance, direct communication with fairies. So this is basically direct communication with your intuition. To me, what are you intuitively guided to put there? Then you have solace. Now solace talks of spiritual empowerment, knowledge, consciousness, and synthesis. Yes. So you're consciously thinking things through. You're synthesizing all the information to see which would be better for you to keep in mind. Right? Next, you have the Bright Mother. Now, the Bright Mother talks of creativity, nurturing, productivity, intimacy, and sheltering. Yes. You are taking care of yourself, making sure that you are well taken care of more than anything else before you move on, so that you can then make the right decisions. for yourself. Right? And the cards after that are the Ecstasis card, which is number 2, and the Guardian at the Gate, which is number 3. Okay. Now the Ecstasis card talks of ecstasy, joy, rapture, and motivation. Did I not say that you're taking care of yourself? You're making sure that you are well taken care of. That is what you're concentrating on. Yes. And that will allow you to go through a trial. No. To pass to new life. Go through an opening. As well as a gateway. I wrote portal on this card. Now, 4th set. So, please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos. And the card is Justice, pointing towards the left. Now, cards pointing towards the left, to me, as a reader, mean that they happened in the past or they're happening super slowly. With the Star card and the Lovers. Star. Aquarian energy. The Lovers. Gemini energy. We have all 3 air signs. Are you dealing with an air sign? I know I'm a Libra, right? Very interesting. That is hilarious. Yeah. Okay. So Justice pointing towards the left. To me, first of all, a card pointing towards the left means that it happened in the past or it's happening super slowly. Now, Justice, being the Libra card, talks of take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decision. So for those for whom this has happened in the past, okay, you won. Whatever it is, you won. Okay? For those for whom this hasn't happened yet, it just indicates that you are going to win. Alright? It's just a matter of being mindful, being careful. Carefully view the details carefully, because you will win in the end, right? Like, to me, it happened in the past. Yes. It was a fair and objective decision, in my case, so that happened. And I'm a Libra sun, Leo rising, so yes. Now, for the Aquarian card, the Star, alright, it says, look to the future with hope and optimism. The power of faith to move mountains. Happy changes that bring relief from challenging times. Yeah. So this is like a wish granted, wish fulfilled. Things moving in your favor. Due to the fact that someone made a decision. Gemini energy. The Lovers. Haha. So this says true love that is long lasting, or choices made from the heart, or a return to good health. Haha. Awesome. Yes. So decision was made in the past, which was very beneficial for you, which gave you some hope, right, for the future. It did to me, that's for sure. And there was a choice that you utilized your heart to lead the way. Right? Yes. Yes. Now, to clarify, my gorgeous and Pharaoh, yes, fellow Leos. So please, angels and guides, anyone with the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos, please come forward and share what they should expect for the coming week. Please, angels and guides, anyone from the highest good who has a message for my Leos. And we got the gotcha! Surprise! With Jehovah at the bottom of the deck, followed by honesty, and the spirit dancer, and what am I saying? Oh, that gnome! Oh, that gnome! And the sage, and the maiden, and Sylvanus. Alrighty. Alright. Okay. So you got gotcha. Gotcha talks of unexpected events, sudden shock, rude awakening. Something's gonna startle you. Yeah. Your wish fulfillment is going to startle you. So, what? When did this happen? Right? Oh, how lucky am I? Next you have Jehovah. Now G talks of unreal hazard, imaginary fears, realistic hazard. No, realistic caution. So it surprises you to the extent that you decide that it is best for you to, how should I say this? Cover your tracks. Make sure that you are taking the right steps necessary. You are realistically being cautious is what I'm getting. You're making sure that everything's just right. Then you have honesty. Now honesty talks of honesty, compassion, tact, and self-deceit. I feel like the reason why you are being realistically cautious, right? Just, what is it with hands, man? See, gotcha is like, I don't want to see. And then G is like, I'm protecting myself. I'm protecting myself from anything. I'm protecting my head or my jaw. But then there's honesty, who's like, you know what? Nah. I'm gonna keep my hands by my sides. How dare you? Because look at him. He's like, he has his hands on his hips, so he's like, how dare you lie to me? Right? With the I feel like that is the stance he's taking to the self-deceit. How dare you lie to yourself about something? I am appalled. And with that, like, it's the first time I've really noticed his arms and his face. It's like, I'm disappointed in you. How dare you lie to me? How dare you lie to yourself? Right? Interesting. I guess that is in regards to the lovers, the choice of the lovers, and you're deciding to go in one direction rather than the other, and the direction you're deciding to go on is not the best choice for you, and so your honesty is like looking at you like, yeah, no, you shouldn't have done that. No, this is gonna burst in our face. You just wait and see. You're trying to deceive yourself, and I won't stand for it. Okay? Is what I'm getting. So, wait, I have other cards. Darn it. And I won't stand for it. Then you have the Spirit Dancer. Now the Spirit Dancer talks of self-expression, freedom, exploration. So I feel like you need to explore the crevices of your personality to find why the real truth that you should be, you know, backing in your personality, which you will be able to do when you find that habit or that pattern that you need to break in order to avoid doing that. Then you have the Sage. Now the Sage, alright, talks of wisdom, hidden knowledge, retreat, old age, and patience. So I feel like this habit is going to take some time to break, which is what this is referring to. But once you break it, you'll be able to start a fresh new cycle from a maiden perspective. Now the maiden is one step prior to the Fool, because the Fool has had past experiences that he can rely on, except the maiden has none of that. She's a baby. I mean, she has no experience whatsoever, so she has no idea what she's going to do, but she has a uncanny ability to come at any situation with the how should I say it, with the with fresh looks, okay? And you know what I just realized? This baby has sort of a forehead of someone who has Down syndrome, which, right, I'm not, and those chubby cheeks as well, which is actually very apropos, because a person with Down syndrome, alright, is always like is of a different, genetically speaking, I think they're, I can't speak, but all I know is that they're so pure. What I was getting at is that people, they are so pure, okay, that they are like maidens. They are like every single experience, and I think don't quote me on this, but I feel like every single experience is a whole new experience for them. So they have that going for them, which is amazing. I know they have other stuff that goes along with it, but yeah. Next you have Sylvanus. Now Sylvanus talks of truth, cutting through deception, and gaining clarity. Now what that means to me, alright, is that the ability to experience every single experience as if it was completely new every single time is how you'll be able to get to the truth, cut through deception, and gain clarity, because you're not really coming at it from a perspective of how should I say this, of learned behavior. Everything is new, so you are coming at everything from a whole new perspective. Whoa. So, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, that is all that I have for us this week. If you like this, and if you'd like me to go deeper into your specific situation, please contact me at the email in the box below, and it'll be my pleasure to assist. In that same box, you'll find a little description of this video and my price. Now, like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and click on that notification bell. to be notified when I post new stuff, as well as leaving me a comment, because I adore comments. I read them all. I might not answer all of them, but I absolutely read them all. And with that being said, my gorgeous and fellow Leos, I wish you guys all a very good week, and I'll see you next time, okay? Bye!